What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of Sports to the Wire. For those of you who are new to the channel, I am your host, as always, Rushy White. All right, so people keep hitting me up, man, telling me like, yo, do more Dreamers Pro reaction. Listen, I don't want to keep clowning on this dude, man. But I'm really getting sick and tired of him already, man, with the biases. Listen, if Kobe Bryant is your favorite player, that's actually fine. But to try to make the masses actually keep thinking that this dude is the second best player of all time, we have to define what exactly is the greatest player. When you say greatest player, you can't go by just accomplishments, because basketball is a team sport. It's not a one-man pony. This is not billiards. This is not tennis. There's a team involved in actually making that actually happen. All right, so ISIAH Thomas, he's a former Boston Celtic, and he's actually saying that Kobe Bryant is the second greatest player that he's ever seen. And Dreamers Pro over here is telling us why Kobe Bryant is the second best player ever, when he's not a better three-point shooter than Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving. Than a lot of different players. If you say great, I'm passing Magic Johnson, Jason Kidd. I mean, if you're going to say greatest player, I mean, their skills have to be better than almost any other player in NBA history. And Kobe Bryant's skills is not. His footwork is. He has great footwork. All right, let's get into this video.
That's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Like, obviously the Kobe stuff, Allen Iverson, I never dreamed as a kid that I would even be able to communicate with those guys, let alone have real friendships where I can hit them at any time for anything.
All right, so right there's a bias, because ISIAH Thomas is actually coming into the NBA, and those guys talk. They hit him up. They taught him a lot of different things. Probably helped him out through a lot of hardships, whatever he was actually going through. So yeah, there's a bias right there. You can hear it from his, what he's actually saying right now.
But the respect, like any room that I walk in, whether it be LeBron James, whether it be, it don't matter. It's gonna be all love, and they know how I'm coming. It don't matter who it is. When I see Michael Jordan, he shows real love to me.
Because he was in that booth when you came in, man. 35.
And when I was seeing him, like, man, slow down. Like, that's Michael Jordan saying that. That's Kobe Bryant telling me. That means more to me than anything. The accomplishments is dope. Like, those were dreams of mine. All NBA, All-Star, getting drafted, battling with the greats, to where they like, man, we gotta stop him. Those are amazing moments in my life, in my career, that I would never take for granted. But the respect from your peers?
I'm looking at, you've seen the Dirks, the Duncans, the Nash, Kobe. No, you didn't play against
Yeah, I didn't.
The Durants and the LeBrons and the Currys. Who's the one guy where you just saw it and you were like, he's the best player I've ever seen?
Kobe.
Kobe?
Oh my
You
God.
just feared him right when you step on the court. Like his energy was for you to fear. I've never seen somebody offensively. Obviously, KD is offensively gifted.
Yeah, man. I mean, everybody actually says Kyrie's the most skilled offensive player anybody's ever seen. More than Kobe Bryant. And the thing about Kyrie is that Kyrie doesn't jump out of the gym like Kobe Bryant. So you actually respect Kyrie more, because he's actually a non-athletic, shorter player actually doing this, where Kobe Bryant actually has advantages.
Tell me the time frame that it was for Kobe, though.
I mean, right when I got in the league.
2011.
Because it's 2011, 2010,
They won.
they won. 2011, Dallas won.
I still think he was the best player in the league until 2013.
For sure. When I seen him, and every move was just so, everything he did was so strategic, and just, I never seen somebody that sharp.
Can you imagine his preparation?
I can, and it was insane. But I've never seen somebody that sharp. And then when I got to build a friendship with him and hear him talk about the game, fire. A level that I've never heard before. Nobody come close.
Why is this not universally recognized among media nowadays and casual fans?
I think the popularity contest, like obviously, whoever they say is in front of him, I mean, the name might be bigger. But like, what
exactly. The name is actually bigger. Exactly. I mean, he just told you. I mean, there's just better players than Kobe Bryant today.
Actually, peers. Yeah. What are most peers gonna say?
Right. They're all gonna say Kobe.
They're all gonna say, except this generation, which I get, because LeBron is who they worship, who they come up with, and LeBron is cold.
A different galaxy himself.
Kobe, I can only imagine how Jordan was back then, right? Because Kobe was just a little bit sharper than
I say this, a little bit more fluid, a little bit sharper.
Everything that he did,
an extension of Jordan.
And the thing that I say Jordan's always number one because Kobe had to follow somebody.
Jordan was a blueprint.
But Kobe, if you want to follow somebody and follow everything and make it better,
yeah,
he did that with the best player ever.
Think about that.
So how is he not the best player ever?
That's facts.
Come on, man. What are we talking about?
So you heard what IT had to say about Kobe. Now, if you listen to the interviewer, he asked a good question. He said, so if this is something that basketball heads know, why do we hear this more often from big media? And IT said something that's quite important. He said, yeah, but the players know. He said, well, players know, right? The peers know. Now, I think to answer that guy's question, I think it's quite obvious why that is, because people in media have special interest, right? Once you have a particular...
All right, there is no special interest. Listen, to solve this argument, and I keep saying this, if you're going to start a team, and let's say in NBA history, Kobe Bryant is not making your top 5. He's just not. This is really, really simplistic. You just got to take the actual emotions out of it. Take the emotions out of it. He's not making your top 5. You would put MJ in there. You probably put Kevin Durant in there. I mean, there's a whole bunch of players, man. Let's just go by today's players because Kobe Bryant was actually good in his era. But when you look at today's player, if you have a choice between Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kobe Bryant, you're taking Giannis. If it's Kyrie Irving or Kobe Bryant, you're taking Kyrie Irving because, I mean, did Kobe ever shoot 50, 40, 90% from the... I mean, come on, give me a break over here, man. LeBron led the 2007 team to the finals. And I keep saying this. All they got to do is just try to stop LeBron, double team LeBron, get the ball out of his hands, try to make it Zydrunas Ilgauskas beat you. They couldn't even really do that. No matter how bad the offense of the team was that he actually went against, all they got to do is just double LeBron. Kobe couldn't do that. Kobe had to be led to the actual championships between Shaquille O'Neal, Paul Gasol, and Andrew Bynum. Outside of that, didn't really do much. Steve Nash led his team to multiple playoff victories, got almost to the Western Conference Finals. Now that team was actually loaded, but that's actually a bad example. Let's take Jason Kidd. That wasn't a really great offensive team. I mean, you had Jason Collins as your center. You had Kenyon Martin, who was limited offensively. I mean, Tim Duncan led his team to actual 5 championships. He led them. Kobe was actually led. Michael Jordan led his team to 6 championships. Now, Michael Jordan actually had a squad, though. The media and this idiot right here will actually make you believe that, it was just MJ that actually just won the titles, and don't really mention the role players like I have and pay homage to these guys. the Tony Kukocs, the Randy Browns, the Steve Kerrs, the Paxtons. I mean, so like I said, I'll sum it up like this. If you're starting a team up, you know, Kobe Bryant is not even making your top 10. If you're going to say the greatest player ever, second greatest player ever, that involves skill sets. And he wasn't a great, you know, I think what was his 3-point shooting percentage? Like 35%. Kevin Durant is like 39%, like a 40-something percent. Kyrie's 40-something percent. LeBron, I think he actually shoots a much better 3-point shoot. I gotta look up the numbers. Should have prepped a little bit better. But LeBron can play 1 through 5. Kobe can't. LeBron can guard 1 through 5. KD, he could play 1 through 5. Can guard 1 through 5. Now, depending on the the matchup in terms of like if you got a big physical imposing center, but a lot of these centers today are smaller. 235, 240. So. The Dream is Pro, you got to take the emotions out of it, man. Jason Kidd is like my favorite player of all time. I mean, I learned so much actually watching him play, learned so much about the game of basketball. But if you're telling me I'm starting up a team and I have a choice between Ja Morant, Steph Curry, and Jason Kidd, well, Jason Kidd, you're gonna be the third string point guard, man. Sorry, that's just how it is. Take the emotion out of this. You're supposed to be a man, not a woman. Women act like this. It's high emotion, high emotion, high emotion, high emotion. I expect this argument from women, not from a man. We're supposed to be pragmatic.
Thing that you want to create, you're going to push it. And what ends up happening is you have some of these people that have been so conditioned to consume NBA content and get one particular message. When they come out there and they hear somebody else saying something different, they're like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They have a brain fart. Oh my God, what are you talking about? This is ridiculous. Oh, what do you mean? That's what happens. Because they can't believe that they're getting something, they can't believe that they're hearing something different from what they used to hear from people on TV and some of these big quote-unquote publications that are giving it a fair shake. I don't know how you have all of these different publications and they all have the same exact ranking. Whatever. Dude,
you're just like them. You just have a bias. You're just biased just like every single... I mean, it's funny how he keeps clowning Nick Wright when they're both the same. That's why I'm doing these videos. I mean, I did videos clowning Nick Wright before because of some of the ludicrous stuff that he actually says. And he says some of the most ignorant stuff that I ever heard. I mean, like I said, I don't know what his channel is all about. If his channel is about basketball analyzation, then dude, you're not that. But if you're gonna be a fanboy and says, "Oh, I think Kobe," and that's fine. If it's about being a fanboy, that's cool. But you to over here and say I'm gonna be about basketball analyzation, then this dude is way off the Richter scale. We're gonna wrap this video up. Try to keep this thing short. It's in a 13-minute mark. If you like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. Certainly share this video. When you share, the universe certainly shares back with you. Peace.